Good afternoon to you, everybody, and welcome to part two of episode 8. This is Barry here with you in the studio. I had to open the second part of episode 8 today. We're going to be talking about egg sandwiches. Now, how do you make egg sandwiches? Well, firstly, you boil up some eggs, and then after you boil the eggs, guys, mash them up. But first, you've got to peel the skin away, and then mash them with mayonnaise or curry powder, and then spread on your bread. And to tell us more about that, it's good afternoon to Michael Burley.
Hey, Mr. Barry, how are you doing today?
Very good, thanks, Michael.
Thanks for having me back on your show.
And what do you think about egg sandwiches?
Oh, I love a good egg sandwich. Good quick meal. Always a treat.
So this is part two of episode 8, and I did part 1 about social distancing, and I'll just recap a little bit on that now. It is very important, guys, to keep your social distancing up. And of course, your hand sanitizing. Here's Michael now for this.
That's right. Businesses are starting to open, and people are getting out and about and seeing one another, which is great. But we got to remember to keep up the personal hygiene and not to get too relaxed with that sort of thing.
Because if we go back into things too quickly, guys, the curve will go back up, and where will we be? Back home again for another couple of months. We don't want that to happen. Here's my offsider now.
That's it. We don't want that to happen. We're on the right track, aren't we, Barry?
We are.
So we want to keep that going.
So now getting back to egg sandwiches. Egg sandwiches are so great and they are so versatile. And you can add some bacon to it too. You can add some cheese and add some lettuce. Here's my offsider.
That's right. I like to have an egg salad sandwich. So making up your egg with your mayonnaise, adding some mustard, and then finally chopping onion and cucumber, maybe some celery, and mixing that all in, and then having that on some bread, some toast. Fantastic.
And eggs are also used for breakfast. Like you can poach them, fry them, and make eggs Benedict. Now, if you ever had eggs Benedict, let us know down below in the comments. Here's my offsider.
That's it. We want to hear about your best eggs, Benny. Don't we, Barry?
We sure do, Mike. And just recapping my news from last week, I will be heading back to Teen Times to help with the first phase of reopening starting next Monday. Here's my offsider.
That's right, Barry. You're phase one. You're essential personnel at St. Ives, so you'll be there. And I'm not sure who else will be there. I haven't seen a roster yet.
So the lockdown for me hasn't quite finished yet.
No.
but it is slowly getting there.
Mhm.
And after 11 long weeks, and this is 12 weeks now,
Wow.
and it's a long time. Now, you remember we brought you a pancake video in the first week, I think we did this, or the second week.
Mm.
And we might bring you a pancake recipe next week on the show. Who knows? And today's focus is all about eggs, guys. Now, what else can you make with eggs? Well, you can make, uh, you can make custard, because some people make custard with eggs, and scrambled eggs and omelets and things like that. Here's my offsider.
That's right. Scrambled eggs, omelets, frittatas, quiches, Barry.
Yep, quiches, and what about quiche Lorraine? Oh boy, doesn't that look good? And what about an eggnog?
Eggnog.
I don't know if you've heard of that, but that's with eggs and milk, I think. But I'm not sure how to make it. So I'm just reminding you before we do close the program today. Don't forget to uh, keep your sanitizer, and sanitizing is very important, guys, in this situation. Here's my offsider.
You're right, Barry. You're doing well. You've got your hand sanitizer handy. We're going to use that. And we've got to remember to wash our hands.
Because you don't know what germs are lurking around, and especially if you are visiting someone in the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Here's my offsider.
That's right. And we have always got to remember to continue social distancing.
Now, we know it's been frustrating, guys, but if Mike and I don't get the message out to you now, then you will go not on the right path.
Mm-hmm.
You'll go, and then you'll hit a wall, and you'll go bang, and then you'll be back at square one, like we were on the 27th of March. And just to give you a bit of history of how and why our service closed. Well, it was closed because of the safety of the staff and clients. Here's my offsider now.
Yeah, it was closed due to concerns about health and safety and due to the restrictions put in place with limits on how many people you could have in one room. So that's why we had to close, and those restrictions are starting to lift, and we're slowly going to start to be able to go back to our site at St. Ives.
So the Tuesday wrap will continue here, guys, and I will bring you the Monday wrap, but it will be later. And yesterday it was episode 7, so next Monday it will be. So if it was episode 7 yesterday, so next Monday will be episode 10, will it?
Would it be episode 8? Barry?
Episode 8 is now.
Oh, okay. Episode 9 is on Wednesday.
Tomorrow, yes.
Episode 10 on Thursday.
Yep.
Episode 11.
Friday.
And episode 12 back on Monday.
Monday.
Episode 12.
So episode 12 back on Monday, so there will be no shows at the weekend except for special occasions, okay? So the reason I'm only doing Monday to Friday is because 7 days, guys, this is too much. So before we do go today, we'd like to thank you for being patient and remember, hand sanitize, and remember, always be there for one another, okay? Don't just think about yourself. Work as a team. There are no eyes in a team. Here's my offside.
That's it. We've got to be able to count on one another to do the right thing, and that's the best way to go. So thanks for having me on again, Barry, and good luck at St. Ives.
Well, we'd like to thank you for being a part of episode 8 today. Episode 9 is coming up tomorrow, and just before I do go, the cauliflower soup tonight for dinner, just reminding you of that. So if you do like a cauliflower soup, guys, then get some cauliflower and some other ingredients, guys, and make up a big batch of cauliflower soup. Here's Michael now with his closing message on this.
That sounds fantastic. A nice winter warmer meal, cauliflower soup. Maybe I should have that tonight as well.
So look up a recipe, guys, on how to make cauliflower soup, and who knows, I may even bring you a soup recipe also next week on one of the shows. But that's all we've got time for. The time is 2 o'clock on the dot here. Thanks for joining me for episode 8 today in 2 parts. And Hillary, if you are watching, good luck in your new role as house manager, and thank you once again for being our great St. Ives cast manager. And here's Michael now.
Yeah, that's right, Barry. We're going to miss Hillary at St. Ives. She was a fantastic manager. I loved working with her. She was there when I first started. I think she actually interviewed me with Ria. So she gave me the job, and I'm very grateful to her. But Amanda's going to do a great job as well.
And from me, Barry Field and Michael Burley, we wish you a very good afternoon. And Michael, thanks for being on the show today.
Of course, Barry, anytime.
And on that note, time to soak up a bit more of that lovely sunshine, and I will see you tomorrow for episode 9. And remember, move your body. telling everybody, move your body, like we did with the fitness this morning.
Definitely.
Move it, all of it, guys. Take care of yourself now, and from all of us now here at Oceana and from the Lifestyles team, bye bye. And take care of one another. Don't speed to get to your destination, or you know what will happen. Bang! And take care, everyone. See you tomorrow for episode 9 on the Daily Wraps. This program is a production of Barry Fair and is produced and recorded by Barry Fair. Barry Fair speaking.